Wow, you're lucky you ended up here. On this page, I'm going to show you that despite all the lies, the scams, the exaggerated claims, the overhyped products, and the total BS that you've been subjected to as you've tried to build a proper passive income online, you, as you are, right there now, sitting at your computer, with no more skill than you have at this moment, can become the recipient of a 5-figure per month passive affiliate income, working only a couple of hours per day, with no products of your own and no business experience whatsoever. But I know you've been promised all that before. I don't expect you to believe me yet. I want to prove to you beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm a real guy, that what I'm claiming here is real, and that it can really be achieved by you. Here goes. I'm about to teach you how to easily make little $300 to $3,000 a month passive income affiliate sites on command. So that's what I'll prove to you. Here's a recent earnings report from one site. This one's still a baby. As you can see, it earns $274 a month. Not ClickBank, right? Now, $274 isn't changing anyone's life, but it pays my phone bill, electricity, gas, all of that. Here's another site. As you can see, $910 a month this time. A little bit better, right? This one takes a good chunk of the rent away. Here's another site. Woohoo! Another $1,228 a month here. This one demolishes the rent with a nice little chunk left over to play with. Here's another. Alright, another $1,711 a month here. That's plenty of nice meals out with my fiance, a few nice movies, a few nice bottles of wine, and the rest is for our travel expenses. Here's another $2,956 a month here. This is the rest of a week-long holiday each month. That's flights, hotels, cocktails on beaches, all of that good stuff. Here's another. Just because I know you wanted one. As you might have guessed, ClickBank isn't really my favorite, but I make an extra $2,073 a month or so from there too. Now we're looking at a monthly income higher than most people with high-paying jobs earn. And by popping out new sites like this, I can increase it any time I want. Here's another. No, just kidding. No more showing off. I could do this all day, but the point is proved. What you see here is realistic. It is achievable. It is completely within your personal reach if you're reading this page, and it's possible in much less time than you might expect, and with much less work. Because you want to know the best thing about having an income from all these little sites? I hardly have to work for it. Let me show you what life's like on true passive income. First, let's get something straight. Most gurus teaching make money online don't know a thing about earning income passively. Even the few that do earn decent money spend their time cooped up in their home offices, lingering in boring hotel bars, courting JV partners, or mindlessly pushing buttons on their new keyboards because they don't have anything better to do. My kind of passive income, the unstoppable affiliate kind, is a bit different. You see, when you use these little sites to scale up your income, $1,000 a month income stream at a time, you only work when you want to. You put in effort at the start, but once a site's ticking over, you're off doing more exciting stuff. Example. Remember all those sites I showed you? Most of the time those things were making money, I wasn't even at home, let alone near the computer working. My fiance and I travel almost a week out of every month. I'm not kidding. Just this year it's been Barcelona, the French Alps, Vancouver, Tuscany in Italy, Washington DC, and we just got back from the beach in southern Portugal. We've lived in 4 different countries in the last 4 years. We started out in Australia, moved to Canada, then Mexico, and currently we're living in the UK. You see, a lot of people talk about it, but I actually don't spend all my life working. I travel or read or do jiu-jitsu or snowboard or play the guitar. I try to enjoy life rather than wasting it away working. And that's only possible when you're making affiliate income a very specific way. But do you ever think about that? Do you ever think what you would do with your time if you didn't have to worry about money? Would you sleep in more? Would you travel to exotic places? Would you spend more time with your family? Would you do volunteer work? Would you learn to dance or scuba dive, learn a language or fly a plane? You can either keep wondering about those things, or you can make that kind of lifestyle your reality, starting today. In fact, let's take the first step right now. The first step is recognizing that These three nasty lies are blocking your way to easy passive profits. Don't be fooled. If you've been trying hard at making this internet thing work and it just hasn't yet, you're hardly to blame. You've got evil forces from all angles trying to fill your head with stupid ideas that make everyone else but you rich. So the first step to achieving this minimum work, maximum income lifestyle you desire is to destroy some of these ridiculous myths and replace them with some real truths. Let me show you how this works. Stupid lie number 1. You can click some buttons on some push-button software and watch money come out of the computer. Ugh, I feel sick. If you think you can click a few buttons and see income pouring into your bank accounts, then this page is not for you. Try instead. Real truth number 1. Making passive income online is a set of steps and nothing more. A system. And when you have a proper system, you can replicate a result. You want another $500 or $1,000 a month? Implement the system again. Knock out another campaign and it's done. As I proved earlier, I use a foolproof system, and soon you will too. Making sense? Moving on to stupid lie number 2. The internet changes so quickly that you have to capitalize on the next big thing in order to capture all the profit. I'm sorry, but no. Every day someone thinks up a new way to make money online. One problem, most of those ways suck. No one with a real income online made it by chasing some fad. The sooner you give that one up, the better. Instead of that nonsense, you can try real truth number 2. There's no next big thing. There are only effective and ineffective things. If you know what the effective things are, they'll make you money hand over fist in such a passive way that you'll find it boring. I know what those effective things are. I've been doing them for years, and we'll be discussing what they are very soon. Finally, stupid lie number 3. You haven't succeeded yet because you haven't uncovered this one big juicy secret that no one else knows about. The thought that there's this one big super secret that only a few people know and that when you know it, all the profit in the world will just unlock itself and fall in your lap? No, that's a lie. It's always a lie, and when you see someone talking like that, you should run for the hills. Here's its cure. Real truth number 3. You haven't succeeded yet because you've been distracted from doing a core group of highly profitable things just enough times to break a profit barrier and watch your efforts explode into mind-numbingly large passive income streams. Understood? Cured of those 3 evils, you're ready for a 5-figure monthly passive affiliate income of your own. Those aren't just words either. I say that to you because I've seen it happen time and time again. In fact, as we speak, people like you are using my methods to earn fat commission checks while enjoying their lives away from the computer. One of the best parts of my job is receiving emails like these. This is DK Finn from Quebec in Canada. Subject line: $2,315.53 this month and climbing. He says, "Hey Andrew, I just wanted to give you an update. So far, I've earned $1,120 this month from one site that I made using the principles you showed me. I also just calculated, and I've earned $1,195.53 this month from a site that I only started in February. I had the crazy idea of earning $5,000 in July. I don't know if I'll hit it, but I know it's possible if I do everything right." Next, this is Geordie Hill from Dublin in Ireland. Subject line: "My new site's doing $40 a day." He says, "Hey Andrew, my site is generating an average $40 a day and profits now and rising. I can't tell you what your methods have done for me and my family. I was stuck in the old clickbank mindset, trying to promote products that have more affiliates than searches on Google. How naive I was." He says, "Thank you so much. I hope I can repay my debt of gratitude to you both. In a business full of charlatans and sharks, you guys stand out as truly honorable and wholly decent human beings." Next, there's Paul Venables from California in the USA. Subject line: "Thousands of dollars monthly passive affiliate income." He goes, "Hey Andrew, I've been able to add thousands of dollars passive affiliate income to my business thanks to your methods. Oh, and I'm about to start living the internet lifestyle too. I'm hoping to move down to a nice little beach town in Mexico pretty soon. Actually, the pic attached is from a recent trip I took down there to scope things out. Anyway, these three, they aren't even a fraction of the success stories that have been created as a result of my little mini sites method. So you see, words like anyone can do this aren't just things I say. I believe them because I see the evidence every day. Anyway, now you know what results can be achieved, I want to tell you how they achieved it. I want to tell you about the unstoppable affiliate system, the masterpiece, because I didn't just uncover this system. I started out with nothing and I had to learn everything. One painful $0 day at a time. Oh, I remember those days. Waking up every morning, refreshing my inbox, just waiting for one of those sale notifications. Then nothing. I bought every new course I could, just scrambling for answers. I knew the dream of making money online was possible, but I just couldn't see the whole picture. No one could fill in all the blanks for me. I remember at one point borrowing my mum's credit card to buy one particularly expensive course, then when it didn't work, spending most of the next year just trying to pay her back. You want to talk about humiliation? Man, that was some soul-destroying stuff. Then one day, right as I was nearing the bottom, I had an insight. It hit me like a lightning bolt. In this instant, I knew exactly what I was doing wrong. Most people were doing it wrong too. As if by some otherworldly inspiration, I realized that if you want to make bank online easily, you have to follow the money. You have to literally put yourself, your sites, and your affiliate links right in the path of money where it's already being made. And when I started doing that, things blew up. In fact, pretty soon, my income rocketed from $0 to $100 a day at just 19 years old. It was insane. Literally, within 3 months of making this change to my approach, I was at $100 a day in passive profits. That's spending no money on traffic or articles or anything like that. I was making money hand over fist. It's nothing like the figures I do today, but let me tell you, making $3 grand a month at 19 without having to work for it is pretty freaking cool. I thought I was the king of the world. No one made as much money as that without having to work. I was the man. And all because of this one method, all from following the money. Now, I wish I could tell you that that method was exactly what I'm going to show you today. Heck, a lot of guys are still selling their methods from 5 years ago, pretending they still work now. Fortunately, I'm fine with telling you what happened next. Blammo! Google shot me down. It was the first time in my life, and also the last. Google swooped in and booted all my sites from the search engines. $100 a day in profits, back down to $0 a day in profits. Like that. All my hard work, months of late nights, all down the drain. As powerful as my follow the money strategy was, it became instantly clear that it simply wasn't all I needed. It took a tragedy to realize it, but something was seriously missing. I was angry. I mean, determined angry. I'd tasted the internet lifestyle now, and there was nothing that would stop me from living it again. So I went back to the drawing board. I gathered my senses, and I began to create my monster. It was in that moment that the masterpiece I call the unstoppable affiliate system was born. From that moment on, I decided that I simply had to build my affiliate business in a way where Google or anyone else would never be able to steal it like that ever again. So build an unstoppable income is exactly what I did. For the next 3 years, we were testing, tweaking, and improving a system that would allow affiliate incomes to stick no matter what got shaken up on the internet. And what came out the other end was scary. Scary in a profitable way, that is. People I'd shared the system with started making freaky profits. Like Deb, who pretty soon hit $500 a day online. Or Colleen, who added $5 grand a month to her bottom line. And of course, we were popping out our own affiliate sites left, right, and center. This is one little site from late last year that really exploded on me. You'll see in this screenshot from my domain registrar that I bought this domain on September 11th. And here's from the stats from its first week alive. Yeah, that's $472.50 it made in its very first week. So the system was rocking and rolling, churning out profit streams like crazy. I thought we'd reached the holy grail and that our system was unstoppable as is. But until 2011, it hadn't stood up